Hi guys, welcome back to We Gonna Talk About It. It's your girl Kenyatta, and I'm so happy to be here with you this evening. How you guys doing? Did you guys have a wonderful day? I did. I usually have a wonderful day, especially when I'm coming on here talking to you guys. All right, guys, the topic for this evening is: are you a forgiving person? Do you forgive people that have done wrong to you? Do you apologize to people that you've done wrong to? Do you apologize and leave it alone after that? Like, I don't want to hear you keep bringing up the same situation that we got to that got us into the part where we're not talking. So basically, are you an apology person and do you leave it alone? Or are you an apologetic person and you basically keep slapping that other person in the face with it, what they did to you? All right, guys. Your girl is honest. I am an apology person when I'm able to receive the apology. If you have wronged me and I feel like you wronged me, I'm going to voice my opinion and say why I feel like you wronged me. If you apologize, I will forgive you when my heart is open and it sees fit to do just that. I'm not the kind of person that basically you could turn me off and on like a light switch. I don't work like that, boo boo. You got to give me time. Okay. I need to, take that to God and let Him pray on me to be able to receive your apology. It's just my opinion, guys. Like I told you, I'm a Gemini. It's very hard for me to accept an apology, especially if you wronged me, you know, and I feel strongly about it. I will pray about it and God will take the, animosity out my heart and let me be able to receive your apology. But sometimes it just takes me a little bit. It's not years or months I'm talking about. I'm talking about just, maybe a couple days. Okay. And I'm not one to, if I say I forgive you, I'm not going to bring it up every chance I get. No, I'm not doing that because the first place why we here is because of what you wronged, okay, what you did to me that was wrong. Why would I want to keep rehashing that? Like, it's just gonna make me angry all over again. I don't want to rehash it, guys. I just wanted to dead it. You said sorry, and if I really feel like your apology is really, like genuine, I will forgive you and never bring it up. I don't need to bring it up anymore if we want to move forward. Now, guys, don't be silly. I'm not telling you be silly and, forget. That's not how it works, okay? You need to remember that what that person wronged you for in your dome. Remember that, okay? Because now you need to figure out how you gonna move around that person, all right? You gotta move different. You can't move the same way now that you used to move in front of that person before they wronged you. You gotta switch it up now, boo boo. Don't move the same way. That's how they'll get you a second time. And we don't get got a second time. Number one, you did me wrong. You apologized. I felt like it was good. I'ma receive it. You do it a second time, I don't see you. Get away from me. I don't want to be bothered with you no more. You stay on your side, I stay on mine. Okay. That's just how it have to be because you are not supposed to keep making the same mistakes twice. Okay. God is a forgiving God. But when you repent, He don't want you to keep going back doing the same thing. I don't want you to do it neither to me. Okay. If you wronged me or if I wronged you, I'm going to apologize. And then I don't want you to talk about it no more. Some people can't do that. So, guys, tell me, drop comments, be honest. I love your honest opinion. If somebody wrongs you, are you willing to accept an apology and never talk about it again? Or are you going to accept the apology and bring it up every chance you get, smacking them in the face with it because you still angry. Guess what? If you doing that, that means you really did not receive the apology. You didn't receive it. You didn't think that their apology was genuine. If you did, you wouldn't feel this way. You just wouldn't. You'd be like, okay, I accept the apology, and then you leave it be. There's no reason to keep bringing it up, bringing it up, bringing it up. Why would you want to keep rehashing that? And like I said, it makes somebody like me, like, I'm going to get angry all over again. And we're going to have to go through this all over again. We don't want to do that. We want to move forward. Like I said, you move forward. You don't forget what they did. Okay? You remember that, because you need to move a certain way around them now. And that's just it. You can't be nobody's fool. All right? We ain't doing that. Nah, we ain't doing that. So, like I said, I am 100%, if I wrong somebody, I usually will do this. Like, it takes me time to realize too that I've wronged somebody. Okay? Because when I'm saying things, sometimes I'm a very talkative person. I love to talk, but I sometimes put this on other people, meaning basically people, like, I expect everybody to be like me, bubbly, and I don't want to talk all the time. Maybe that person is not a talker, that I'm talking to. Maybe she's, she just saying, God, I wish this girl would shut up. Some people are not talkers. I need to accept other people's attributes, how they are, what their makeup is. I need to accept that if I'm going to befriend them, just like they're doing me. But I sometimes have a hard time in that aspect. I'm working on it. God is going to help me, see the things that I'm doing wrong so I can correct them. Life is about experiences, guys. None of us are perfect. We are human, okay? And a lot of times I find, just us as people, I'm talking about, us. We offend very easily. I must say that, including myself. Sometimes I feel like we offend very easily. I think what we need to do is we need to just come together as a united people. Our people back in the days, they were united. A community was your family, they was your peoples. That's why I call y'all my peoples, okay? Because back in the days when our grandmothers and great grandmothers and stuff, whoever lived around them was family. They wasn't considered friends. It was a community. It was a uprising of the people. We were united. Do you know that strength comes in numbers? I know you guys heard that. Our strength comes in numbers. It's a shame that we forgot how this really goes. The Black Panthers, when they were running their communities back in the days, they built their own schools for our children. They fed the community children. They took care of people in their community. And we need to go back to that. We need to reciprocate what we've seen in history. It works, guys. It still works. It's just that it takes a powerful leader. We need a powerful leader, somebody who is not afraid to lead. A leading role is accepted by a true king or true queen. These people are meant and put on this earth to speak their truth, to speak our truth. But if there's no leaders to do that, who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? Young people, this is for you guys. You guys are our youth. You guys are the ones that have the ball in your hand. Make smart decisions, okay? Party carefully. Do these things so that you don't have to be apologetic for anything that you do in life. If we did these things and we had a strong leader and we were like the Panthers and in unity, we would have no Trayvon Martin stories. We would have no other stories of anybody who got pulled over by the police brutality. We wouldn't have any of that because strength comes in numbers. It comes in numbers, guys. Excuse me, guys, my door open. So it comes in numbers. We need that Malcolm X, that Martin Luther King. We need those people. Okay? These are the kind of kings that led. We need that, guys. And you young people are the ones that have the ball in your court. Change the outcome of how our world is nowadays. It's terrible that we have to teach our children certain things before they leave the house. You know, it's just terrible. I hate giving the speech. Be careful. Don't wear your hoodie. Don't do this. And it's just a ongoing thing. And I'm just so sick of it. I'm sick of it. So, guys, with that being said, I know I got a little off course, but it's necessary to say these things. Okay? This is real talk. It's raw, uncut, and unedited. You know, I don't do none of that stuff because your girl don't know how to do it anyway. I'm an old girl and I know how to press play. That's it. Okay? So, you know, be apologetic. Be apologetic. Be willing to receive an apology. Why not? Is whatever that person done to you that serious that you need to take it to the grave with you? Nah. No. No, ma'am. We're not doing that over here. There is nothing that somebody can do to get under my skin that is going to make me want to take it to the grave with me. No. Let me tell you what is means for you to take it to the grave with you. You mess with my child, and your child, mothers I'm talking to. We are not forgiven at that point. Sorry. I have to say what I feel. Even if I don't say it, God knows I'm thinking it. This is the way you're going to make me catch a case. This is the way I'm going to go to jail. This is the way I'm going to lose everything. You know why? Because you took something away from me that was so important and so mine. You took something from me that I birthed. I cannot go on. This is me personally, guys. This is my opinion. And I'm sure a lot of other mothers feel like this. I don't know how these women lose their children to the street and they could be any good to anybody else. I am no good to nobody else if my child is gone and have left this earth. Guys, we are supposed to bury our parents, not our children. When you bury your parents, I know it's a terrible loss, but guess what? That is the way it's supposed to be, not them burying you. It's not supposed to be like that. And the reason why it's like that nowadays is because there's no more unity. There's no more. You remember how your grandparents would tell you it takes a village to raise children? There's no village anymore. Where's the village? Bring the village back. We are going to stay like this, people, if we don't start incorporating those old things that our grandparents used to do into our new world. We have to, guys. It is just, time is flying for a reason. The days are going so fast. You think the days are going fast because that's just how it is? No. The days are going fast because we're coming to an end soon, people. And we need to realize that God has a set date for all of us. Forgive. Let God relieve you of the malice that is in your heart. It is not worth it. It isn't worth it. And at the end of the day, you know who is hurting? It's just hurting you two people that won't forgive each other. Somebody's got to move first. I know the other person never wants to move first, but somebody has to do it. Be the bigger person. If you wrong somebody, apologize. It is not worth you going to the grave with this. It's not worth it. Tell that person that you are truly sorry. Let them have time to receive your apology. Don't get mad. Sometimes, like I said, some people need to really sit on things and think about it. I am one of those people, okay? I need to go to bed at night because after you wrong me, see, I'm in vex mode now. The devil is in there contemplating what I'm going to do next. I need to pace myself. I need to move slow. Because if I start moving fast, the devil takes over and he's pulling my strings. He wants me to be a puppet. But I don't work for him. Nah, I don't work for him. I tell the devil, get behind me. And then guess what I do? I go in my room, get in my bed, and I pray. I give it to God. Give it to God and let go. By the time the morning times come, I am ready, excuse me, to spill the apology out of my mouth. When I say spill, it's just, I can't wait to get it out because God done told me this is how you need to be. I don't want you with this malice on your heart. Forgive them, Kenyatta. Forgive them. This is what you need to do. And I do it because I know that if I don't do right, my blessings will stop. You want your blessings to stop? I don't. You know your girl is a beggar. I need to keep begging. I need things. But all joking aside, guys, it's the truth. Like, you can't win that way. And if you want to win, forgive, love, hug, do all them things I say. It makes life so much easier. It does. It is a heavy heart to hold malice. It's just heavy. When you let that go, you could feel it. You could feel it coming off of you. Nobody should feel that way. And like I said, guys, don't be no dummy now. Your girl is not a dummy. I'm forgiving. I'm not a dummy. Like I said, you need to move different, okay? Around the person that's wronged you. Sometimes people will apologize and have bad intentions behind it. It's just the way the world is. Some people is devilish like that, and you need to watch out for them. But you should be able to smell them a mile away now because they done did you dirty already, and you forgave them. But in the back of your head, back here, you still remember what they did. Don't talk about it with them. You contemplate that in your head because chances is this, guys, let me tell you something. You know, I have had somebody apologize to me and then try to do the very same thing that they said sorry for to me a second time. But this is how ignorant that person is. They think that you are that gullible that you gonna go for it a second time. Are you gonna do that? They should have known I wasn't gonna do it. I told them Shanika comes out of me. The last time a person did that to me, I slapped her. Because guess what? I was in a different place at that time. And you need not mess with people when they are telling you that there's something wrong with them. My life is not good. You know what I'm saying? I was sharing these things with that person. I was not in a good space. For you to put your hands on somebody else, you're not in a good space. Okay? It's not good. Nobody wants to hurt somebody. Like I said, you could push somebody, hit somebody, punch somebody. They could fall, bump their head, and drop dead. And guess where you going? Jail. I ain't trying to go to nobody's jail. Your girl is too beautiful for that. You know how I feel about jail. I ain't trying to go there. So they could tell me when to go to bed, when to go to sleep, when to eat, when to get that. No, thank you, ma'am. Not doing it. Not doing it. I don't do jail. I do the spa. I do my nails. I do my feet. I don't do jail. Okay. So guys, drop comments. Tell me if you apologize to somebody, but then they keep bringing it up. Why? And tell me if you apologize to somebody and the shoe is on the other foot, vice versa. That's not how it's done, boo-boo. If you're doing that and you truly accepted that person's apology and you keep slapping them with that ugly situation that got y'all to this place, don't accept the apology then. Why even accept the apology? Why open the window letting that person think that it's all good now? Why do that? You trying to get revenge? You trying to get back at them? That's not how you do that. Let me tell you how you get back at them. If you really don't want to accept their apology, or you want to accept their apology and deceive them, how you really get revenge and defeat somebody is ignore them. I am dead serious. It works. It eats people up inside when they think that you getting on with your life and you don't care what is happening to them. I do it all the time now. It is the best method I ever learned in my life. It took me many years to learn it, but baby got it down pack, honey. Like I said, you could be sitting right here next to your girl. I will act like you're not there. I don't see you. You're invisible. Yes, you. Okay? If you really want to get back to them, girl, just be laughing and carrying on. They don't even exist. They can't stand that. Haters can't stand that. Okay? Now, that's if you want to go that route. Now, if you truly want to accept the apology, accept the apology and let it go. Especially if you tell them, yes, I accept your apology. Let it go. Let it go. It's not worth you, taking that to the grave. When I go to the grave, guys, I literally want to feel at peace. Like every wrongdoing I did to somebody, I either apologized or we made up or just anything. I only want to go to sleep and close my eyes with good vibes, knowing that I followed what I was supposed to do. God has a journey for all of us. I'm following mine, guys, and I'm going all the way to the finish line. All the way. Go all the way. You have no idea what's at the ends of that line. No idea. I don't neither. But I'm willing to go because I know wherever Jesus has planned for me is beautiful. It is worthy. It is planned for me. I keep saying it, guys, because it's just so true. Tomorrow is not promised. You could lose somebody you love. And if you don't say those words, they'll never hear it. Never. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to do that? Don't do it, guys. Have no regrets. When that person you love closes their eyes and leave this world, you need to be fulfilled knowing that they knew that you loved them. Believe me, it will put your soul at ease. It really will. But if you don't do it, it's not going to put you at ease. It's going to fill you with a lot of pain that you don't want to experience. So apologize. Do it because you know that's what you need to do. That's what you feel deep down inside. You just, it's that ego thing. I don't want to say it first. She did the bad thing to me. It's just that. It's just that around the way, girl, stuff that we do. We could forgive. Come on. Put another stereotype in here that the around the way girl, she knows how to forgive. She know how to be a little hood, but she know how to forgive. She know how to love. She know how to know Jesus. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. I say it to you all the time. I'm around the way girl, but I love Jesus. I know Jesus. You can't tell me I don't know him. You can't tell me I don't know him. Nobody can. I know what's in my heart, and so does Jesus. He knows what's in all of our hearts. Follow him, guys. And all that pain that you feeling will go away. I guarantee it. Forgive. I know it's easier said than done, but it's just the right thing to do. Like I said, it puts everybody in an awkward situation, when you are holding something that you really deep down inside, you don't even want to hold. You want to let it go, but you can't. Forgive, guys. So, drop them comments, guys. Let me know, are you a forgiver and do you leave it alone? Are you a receiver of an apology and you leave it alone? Drop those comments. Your girl wants to hear. I love y'all comments. So, guys, I love you. It's a blessing being here talking to you again. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And this is your girl, Kenyatta, on We Gon' Talk About It. Peace out. It's real on this side. Always.